Well, hello there and happy Monday. I always makes my throat go as soon as I start a video. Welcome to another crafty week. I'm Catherine from Created by Catherine, and welcome. And today I thought we'd do some proper junky stuff. So I'm going to cover this Amazon packaging. Well, it's not Amazon, it's actually Book Depository, and I will show you the things I got from this tomorrow when we have a bit of a sew and chat. The lovely Nola gifted me some Amazon vouchers and my beauties have arrived, so I will show you tomorrow. So thank you, Nola, she's a lovely lady. So I've got some vintage papers. I'm just going to collage on this packaging, and don't really think about it too much. It's not something we haven't done before. If you're new to junk journaling, loads and loads of, not very good at tearing, am I? Loads and loads of stuff on the YouTube for you to watch on Collage for art journaling, junk journaling, whatever sort of journaling you like. And you'll get all sorts of ideas. Gayle Agostinelli is the lady that I learnt a lot from when I first started. Tracy Fox from Tracy Fox Creative, Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah, and then of course Rachel from Roxy Creations does a lot of collaging and has got loads of videos on collaging. So go and check those out, because I am not the expert by any means. So I've got all sorts of different pieces here to collage. All are vintage. This is some 1800s dictionary. This is about the oldest stuff I have in my stash. Very brittle papers, but that doesn't matter because we will be putting some matte medium, Collage matte medium over this to seal it, or you can use Mod Podge. And it just gives it a nice seal and protects the papers that you're perhaps using that are a bit fragile. So I want a bit of colour there. I've got some old matte paper as well, World Index from an old British map. It's quite a nice thick paper actually, this one. So hope you're all doing well, hope you've had a good weekend. It's red hot here in the UK, and I know we're always moaning about the weather, but we don't have air conditioning. Well, we don't in many places. Some shops and restaurants have it, but we're not geared up in this country, really, for the heat wave we're getting. Unbearable in the house. We had a little reprieve for a few weeks, but then it's come back with a vengeance, I think. I did notice that Nikki Angigan yesterday was saying in the video I watched how their temperatures in Minnesota have really plummeted, quite cold, when, you know, other parts of the states are having massive heat waves. Just trying to find different pieces. I've also got, this is an original order form from some sort of invoice, and I'm trying to put the straight edges where we've got this natural fold, because once you start putting paper over folds, it weakens it, makes it a bit of a weak spot. Let's turn the glue book over. Sorry, you're looking at fashions. I'm not being paid to show this, I just use it as glue book, otherwise it's going in the bin. Right, this is lovely. Look at this. This has been, Nola sent me this as well. I think it's I don't know if it's a sister-in-law that did some dyeing, and she sent me some. Not sure where that can go, only because I want the straight line. Okay. I'm using my Scotch glue. I do like my Scotch glue. It's a bit melty at the minute though. I'll just put bits down here. So I have finished my Around the World journal, so I will be showing you a flip through of that. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And let's have a look what else we've got here. So I thought we'd do a proper Junky Junk journal for a change. We've done one for a while, have we? And also I am I'm in the process of going through my old videos to bring back my Catherine Revisited. So some of the techniques and things that I've used earlier on in the channel that I did tutorials on, I am bringing back. So I think that will be nice. Now then, let's have a look what we've got for down this side. Now I have got this. This is out my children's Encyclopedia Britannica. They're all vintage. I have a full set. They have one careful owner, my sister and myself, since 1969, and I'm now going to be sharing stuff. I've started putting some packs together. They are wonderful, and they also have some nice illustrations in. And I know, yes, you know, they're not the same as some of the really old Renaissance stuff you can get, or you know, some of the really old French papers. But in the UK it's very difficult to, I think this 1800s is about the earliest I've been able to get hold of recently. So 1969 is still a good vintage paper. I'm just going to bend that over, and I will cut that off later. So that is going to be the flap, and as I say, we don't like to really put it into there, so I think I should have cut it a little bit shorter. You measure it right, but there's still always a little bit out, I always think. Okay, right, let's turn that round, put that on there. So there's nothing much exciting to tell you here. We're not really doing too much. September's going to be a nice month for us, I think, because when the children go back to school, we might start getting out and about more, and hopefully the weather will be a bit cooler. So this is just from an old map book, old AA map book. I wonder what year the AA started as an organisation. That would be interesting to know. I'll have to set David on with that one in the UK. Put that on there like that. Okay. Put that on some information about Artymaze Ashley, Earl of Shaftesbury, the 1801 to 1885. So we will stick in there.
June 1905.
June 1905. Wow. That's earlier than I thought. So June 1905, when the organisation, the AA, Automobile Association. Yes, Automobile Association. Wow, that's older than I thought. So that's an interesting piece of information. I'd have put it in the early 30s, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's interesting to know then. Font of knowledge, my husband, he does know some stuff, or he can look it up for me. Nelson's all hot and bothered. He can't cope with this heat at all. We'll keep putting cold towels in the freezer and try to put on him to cool him down. Nowhere near my meat and veg, you'll be pleased to know. Right, let's see. We could, look at this, I've got a little. That's nice. It's a nice, got a little. Don't normally place things, but that can go there. There's something about crops and the land. And that'll be, now then, I've got to think about this, because this is, let's have a look, that will be coming in that way, so this will be the front, so we'll put that there. We can do it in all directions, but I don't particularly want that to be upside down, do I? Oh, look at that, it says Shakespeare on it. That will do nicely. So, yeah, these bundles that I'm going to be doing, I might do them as little, do a little journal with them as well. Now, I don't particularly want that bridge to be covered up. Okay. Now, obviously, where you've got a lot of square areas all together, I like to put a bit of something on there, because otherwise it does look a bit like you've got too many jagged edges. And really, how collaging on covers, not thinking about it, just putting loads down, is different to if you say collaging on a tag. Just trying to tear this down a bit. I just wanted that number on because I liked it. Okay. What have we got coming up this week? Well, I'm going to do the flip through. Now then, that's a bit over there. Flip through of the Around the World journal. And we've got some, for sewing tomorrow, I want to do some music embellishments, sewn music embellishments, to go on tags, or pockets. I think I'm making pocket tomorrow with it. Put a bit of that on there to just turn over. And we will do some for Journal Thursday. We'll make a start on Junky Junk Journal. August. Well, yeah, we're still well in August, aren't we? My youngest son's just bought his first house, so completed on Friday. So that's exciting for him. I sent him a message saying, first Sunday in your own home. Right, this is some of this, which I just liked. It's Spanish dictionary page, this as well. So it's nice, we've got some different languages. I've got some, I've got a German book that I've managed to, a children's German book that I've managed to get hold of. So David's going to scan some of that in. Oh dear, I've lost this chap's face and I wanted him on front. Where's his face gone? Can't very well stick that on, it doesn't look right, does it? Oh no. Okay, well, he's going on now. There we go, and a bit of, what's that? That's a bit of Spanish as well. Let's just put a little bit of English Index MacBook there on the top. Okay, swap my glue page. Moral of this tale is keep swapping your glue page, otherwise you're going to tear bits of your collage that you want to use. Right, okay then. Okay, so that's going to go down there. So inside, and we can actually, put large pieces down inside. If we've got some. Well then, that's nice. That's some Spanish bridges and archways. We've got this is all from Children's Britannica, so it's Children's National Britannica Encyclopedia. I really love using old packaging. It's just as exciting to see what packaging your stuff comes in, isn't it? As well as what you bought, because if you're a junk journal, a journal of any description, and some packaging arrives, it's exciting. That's that on there. Now then, this is this order form, and I think that will be nice on the front left hole. I'm thinking of making my Christmas journals early this year. because I know there was a few of you wanted them last year and just weren't possible to get them to the States in time. So I think I'm going to release them earlier this year. So let me know if you are interested. I'm taking a list. I've got a small list at the moment. So if you are interested in a Christmas journal, let me know. I've found a couple of new channels as well that I'm enjoying. A couple of new tubers, which I will show you their details tomorrow. Right, I thought I'd just finish that off for you, off camera, because you didn't necessarily want to see me. I'll just put my lid on my glue a minute. See me just collaging that. But I'm going to now trim the edges up. Now for a nice neat edge, I really do like to take my pages over slightly. It's always easier to put too much on and then trim it back. Let's have a look down this edge. That's that. Now then, we'll just put this down a sliver without cutting the, that's better, just so it makes it neater down that edge. Just re-glue it a bit, and then on here I don't think we've got too much of an overhang at all on that bit. There we go. Okay, so this is the inside, this is our front, and this is our back. Now then, this is going to go that way. So I want to put some strengthening down here. So I've got some calico, and in actual fact, I'm not sure we need it as well as that. Just to give it a bit more. I mean, it's pretty sturdy, but it's already been folded a few times, ready for shipping it out to me. So this is where we need our glue. I find that with calico, this Scotch glue is just as good. I find that it sticks well. With thin cotton as well, I do find it sticks well. Let's get our frilly little bits out. Frilly bits. Frayed edge. I couldn't think of the word. You know, that frayed edge thingamabobby. Oh Lord. Let's see. That's it. It neatens your edge, and it also gives you a nice rough that edge up a bit. Okay, we'll do the same on the inside. And then also I've got a little bit of the music paper we had left. Let's think it's that way. from Around the World Journal, and I think this will just be nice as a little neatener for there. Any old scraps really that you've got left are going to be suitable. Let's see. Put plenty on. So you can use any scraps of fabric really to neaten and strengthen your spine of your recycled packaging. We don't want that to go down, do we? Find a load of fabric and bits of cut paper underneath it. There we go. Let's have a look. We'll fold that, and that folds that way. So you just got to fold it into the crease, smooth it out. Just keep smoothing it out till you're happy that it's in with this one, that it's into the crease and it's not bulking out, making a mess. So that's your external one. This is your internal one. I'll just rub my thumb down. That's why it's nice to use a thinner, like the thin calico, because you can then ease it into the fold nicely. There we go. We can now cut that bit off there. Okay, now then let's have a look here. Just going to have a bit of an overhang there. It doesn't normally mush too much, this glue, but it is extremely hot today, so it's a little bit more mushy than normal. This goes as well because we've got a bit of music paper on the collage, haven't we? So nice. And again, let me turn it round so you can see what I'm doing. Just ease it into the crease so you haven't got it all. So you haven't got too much bulk in that fold there. So we'll just trim the excess off. There. And I think we have enough to put some on the other side. Okay, so we've got a little bit here, and rip that off and put it on the other side, and then you've got all your points that are a weak point where your folds are, got all extra strength. Now it's that way. Because you can see it does get a bit ratty under that fold. Bitty and Bobby. Sound like characters out of a children's book. Bitty and Bobby and Ratty. Okay, that's good. got my tea on here, it's doing some rattling about. Okay, so again we're just going to carefully fold it in and into our crease. Okay. My scissors are ready for a bit of a sharpen, a clean and a sharpen, I think. There we go. And there we have it. That didn't take us long, did it? I mean, all that there is left to do now is Mod Podge it or put some Collage matte medium. For journal covers I do like to put the Collage matte medium on, and I'm going to, so that's our front, just stick that down a bit better. And then I'm going to sew round it, and there you go. There you have. Now obviously it's packaging and it came wonky, so I had to cut some of this off. So it's a touch short there, but that doesn't matter, we're using packaging, aren't we? There's our front, there's our back. Just little edges where I've missed glue to, but again the Collage matte medium will sort that out. And there we have it. And the inside. If you want, you can have it that way and then have that coming over. It doesn't really matter, does it? But there we go. That is our Easy Makes Monday for this week. So thank you so much for joining me. Please do like and subscribe. I seem to be losing subscribers, and I don't know why. It gets a bit disheartening. So please, if you're enjoying what we do, please show your appreciation. And I'll see you tomorrow with Tuesday Sew and Chat.